Hello gamers and welcome to another video. I'm Aaron from Azdex Gaming and Tech, and today we're going to be continuing our emulation versus hardware video in this part 2, which is all about PC emulation of older operating systems like Windows 98, 95 or earlier. I will be showing you PCEM, which is what I use, but there is another one called 86 box. I'll be showing you how to build the PC that you'll be emulating, and some games. With that, play intro. So you want to play your old PC games. You don't have an old PC and your new PC struggles to play them without some workarounds. This is where PC Emulator comes in handy. You can build a retro PC to play on, and the nice, unique thing about this is how you build it to run on your PC. As you can see, I have two already on here, a Windows 95 and a Windows 98 SE. Now, if you don't have these, you click on here to create a new PC, and you'll name it. Okay, it wants a name. I shall call it new PC. And it has everything here. You choose your motherboard you want to use, all the way from your much older processors, 286, 386, 486, maybe even Motorola. I haven't really looked into those ones, that they were before my time. I was a Pentium 1 user. So you just select the socket you want to use. Socket 5 is your Pentium 1s. And you can go right up to Pentium 133, which I believe I'm using on my 95. And if you go to socket 7, that will be where you can start using not just faster Pentiums, but also your Pentium MMXs. My Windows 98 one is using a Pentium 2 at 233 megahertz, which is your socket 1 here. It might be the 266, I can't quite remember, but it is using one of these. So you select all that, you choose how much RAM you want. Let's go to 256, shall we? And then you go on to your graphics. You've got a few graphics cards to choose from. I'm using the Voodoo 3000 for my build. You can select speeds you want. I'll go for fast BLB PCI. And if you weren't using this and you're using a 2D card, you can select this box to use your Voodoo 1 and Voodoo 2 graphics, as well as some of the alternative Voodoo ones with more megabytes of memory. Once you've chosen all your things like sound card, I like to use the Sound Blaster 16. And you have other options as well. You also choose the speeds of these devices, your mouse and everything else. Once you've selected all those, you can then load up. It will load up without an operating system, and you will have to install one, which is pretty awesome. It is literally like building an actual PC. I've installed Windows 98 SE, which I also have on disk. I had to track down the drivers for the sound card and graphics card, and the chipset for the motherboard as well, and installed everything on here. So we have a, oh, speaking too fast there. I wanted to run and text diag. So on here, oh, interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. I have 512 meg of RAM. Oh, even faster than I thought. Pentium 2 at 333 megahertz. Nice. And DirectX 8 using a Voodoo 3000 and my Sound Blaster 16. So I have a number of games installed on here, from your Need for Speeds to Tomb Raider 3 and 4. I have Tomb Raider 1 and 2 on my Windows 95 PC. I've also got Star Trek Voyager. Love that game. Now, for this, I am using ISOs. Mainly due to I was finding the emulator wasn't running at the best speeds. Oh, okay, that's not that. And using my USB external DVD drive. So instead, I went with installing. Not installing. What am I talking about? I went with. Okay. Oh, there it is. I think right now. I turned all my discs into ISOs. Now, some of them I did go on to re-download because the ISO for some reason didn't want to work. But again, I do own the game. Oh, this was a game I can do. I had it on PS2. I don't have it anymore, sadly. So let's see what I've got on here then. Yeah, 800 times 600, 16-bit, Drillina and high graphics. Now with the Voodoo 3, I could put it up to 1024 times 768. But I find it works better than 800 times 600. This is where I've been testing it, mainly because of the steam coming up from the lava, checking out the fog look. Not a bad looking game at 800 times 600. That's just remembering the buttons. That's the X jump. Okay. Oh. Nice. I don't know why, but I do love these old graphics. Oh, they're just amazing to me. Again, it's just a time where we thought graphics aren't going to get any better than this. And we're in the Star Trek universe. I missed that. I needed to go in. My bad. It's been a while since I played this game. Yeah, this is just amazing to be able to play it on Windows 11 PC, to be fair, on software hardware. Now, how it works is just like being on a PC with Windows 98. Shut it down. Take it off it. And then we have my Windows 95. Oh dear. I didn't shut it down properly last time. Very naughty, slap my wrist. Let's just not bother fixing it. If it comes to it, I can just reinstall Windows 95 and the games. I'm not even sure if that's the correct time. No, it's an hour out. Pretty causing Windows 95 and 98 with 2026 on the calendar. Well, once again, I have a few games installed on here, and again, I do have the actual games on disk, but made ISOs of them. Let's go for good old Tomb Raider 1. Wants to install it every time you load the disk. But I have the 3DFX version of the game, as I'm using Voodoo 1. Here it is. But I also have on here Signvoider. And I have these connected from the keyboard controls to my Xbox One. So we have that running while we play Tomb Raider. Alright, let's have a look. So detail level. I tried to use mapping, but it hasn't been working. Shall we try again? Yeah, something about nip mapping on emulated 3D Dex Voodoo that just does not seem to want to work. Here we are. Is 480 times 600, I believe, resolution. Is much better than PlayStation 1 at 240 times 320. I believe that's what the resolutions are. But yeah, just this was the era games I grew up with. There's just something about them that I still enjoy to this day. So this is the benefits of emulation as well, is that I can play all these old games again. While I do have some retro PCs, one of Windows 98 and one with Windows XP, I currently don't have the space to actually have them out to play on them regularly. And that's where this just comes in handy. Hello gamers, just want to interrupt past me to talk about the actual specs of my older PCs. My Windows XP PC is a Pentium 4 1.7 gigahertz processor with 896 meg of RAM, which is SD 133 megahertz RAM, and a Radeon 9600 SE 120 meg graphics card. The Windows 98 PC is a Pentium 3 866 megahertz processor with 386 meg of RAM and a Radeon 9200 SE graphics card. And with that, let's get back to the video. And while I could get the remastered collection of some of the older games, I still prefer to play them on the, let's say, original hardware, while I'm technically not. It's just PCEM is just so great for how it allows you to build a PC, just like you would in real life. You pick out your parts, you then install the drivers, you install your games, and you can get on and play. So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about emulation and hardware. Now, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel to get notifications on new videos and leave a like to help this channel grow, please do so. But I'm mainly doing this just for fun anyway. So goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.